Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Great Awakening Hour. I'm Gregg Prescott, one of your hosts, and I'm joined by my hottest goddess, the lovely, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, vivacious, funny Allie Prescott.
Oh, thank you. I
Hi,
don't know how
baby.
to say. Oh, darling.
You can say how gorgeous I believe you are.
You are. You are, yes. That yes. Thank you.
And thank you to everyone that's joining us tonight. Um,
So sorry we're late. I'm so sorry.
what do you mean we?
All right, I was late. Yes.
It's
Yes. It was me. I fell asleep. I'm so sorry.
it's okay. I don't think
I
you
was
need to
teaching. I
apologize.
was teaching a wonderful class and then I fell asleep.
Before we get started, I just want to uh, just say that I recently I lost a friend, one of my beach buddies, Glenn. I made a post on my personal Facebook page and on the Siesta Key Facebook page. And Glenn was a retired police officer from Chicago, and he hung out at Siesta Key Beach, Access 12, where the locals go. And he had a boombox, and he played classic music from the 70s and 80s. And yeah, he drank a little, he smoked a little, but he was a good guy. And every day we would chat. Every day I always talked to him, or he would come up and talk to me. And it was always about stuff that was just kind of fun. You know, like how neither of us went to the Siesta Key Sand Classics, Crystal Classic Sand Sculpture Contest because they jacked the prices from $12.50 to $20 this year, and we're like, nah, I ain't going. Um, Last time I saw him was Saturday. And, when I left, I said, "See you Monday, brother," and I always do this to him, give him the hello, goodbye sign, and see you then. Well, Monday rolls around because I don't go to the beach on football Sunday, but Monday rolls around. He didn't show up. Tuesday, Wednesday. Eventually, they sent out the police to check on him, a wellness call, and that's where they found him. And today, when I went to the beach, someone that knew him put the chair that he sits in this one area of the beach, along with his cooler and an empty case of White Claw, which he would drink at the beach. So it was kind of sweet of that person to do that. And last last time I played bocce ball with him a couple times, and the last time we played, and I'm pretty good, he beat me. In sports, there's a saying: they only remember who won last. He'll be remembered by many. So I'll see you on the other side, brother. Take care. Quick story, too. Um, Today, these people that were staying at the Seashell, which is right next to Beach Access 12, Rick and Gina, hi if you're watching. I was talking to Rick about Glenn initially, and then he introduced me to his wife, Gina. And we were all talking about Glenn, and they shared some fond memories as well. And I mentioned to him that, because he noticed I play bocce ball, and I said it's kind of funny that I'm more known in the area for bocce ball than I am because I have a popular website. He goes, "Oh, what is it?" I go, In5D, and he looks it up on his phone. He looks it up on Facebook and he clicks it. He goes, "Oh, I already liked it." So, yeah, he was already a follower and he didn't even realize it. So, hi to Rick and Gina if you're watching right now, and welcome aboard. How are you doing, my love?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I'm just going to change can I change the colour along the bottom here? Because that looks like the first nappy poo colour.
I thought it would be readable. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's like poo.
So tonight's topic is how to activate your DNA. How exciting. So yeah, looking forward to that. Real quick, we're going to shoot through all of the people that are joining us though first. First one in was Starfeather, followed by Lori and Sharon. Get your little list out for people that like and share. Is that ready?
It is. Yeah.
Because Sharon's the first one to like and share. Now, when you like and share, tell us how many times you liked and or shared, and you get added to a list. And we each month we pull names, and someone may win a free reading from the hottest goddess, Allie.
I do two. Yeah, two. That's tonight, actually.
Oh yeah.
It'll be pulled tonight, won't it?
Yeah. So let's see. In5D showed up and said, "Hiya, everyone. We'll be starting shortly as soon as Allie gets her shit together."
Do you know what? You know when you fall asleep, ladies, and you've got a full face on? All right, and I was here like this and dribbling away. Do you know what I mean? When Gregg, and I was like, oh. And I thought, when I answered the phone, I thought, oh, shit, I didn't check to see if my makeup was like gone down there like lipstick. So it didn't, did it, darling? It didn't. If it did, you didn't notice, did you?
No, I did. I didn't notice anyway, and you look gorgeous. You do.
Oh, well, it's all right now. I've patched it up.
Hi to Stephen and to Mel. No, you're not late. Star said, super liked.
Super liked. What does super liked mean?
I don't know. How many times, Star? Thank you for liking it. We appreciate
I got to put you in.
And this is a new name. Day 5650. Hi, Allie.
Yeah, hi.
Fan. Must be from your page.
Yeah, maybe.
Another one that's addressing you specifically.
Oh, okay. Hello.
AKA rockin', I guess.
Maybe they're addressing me because I've already come on. I hadn't yet come on. Oh no, we come on together.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Retard.
Shut up! I've only just woken up. I'm a bit.
Hi to Lorraine and
Lorraine.
Rose Dragon.
Rose Dragon.
Is that a new name?
No.
No. Okay.
No, she's actually on this on the healing list. So if anybody wants to be on the healing list, let me know. I've got some names on there now, but I haven't coloured them in yet.
Here's someone by the name of Sarah Randall. Sarah Randall.
Shut up, you. You know exactly who she is.
We love Sarah. Our star sister. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Big cosmic hugs to you and Glenn. Thank you, Rose. Much love to you as well. There's Lisa, and of course, Jeremiah. This is a new name, Chuckalissa.
They've been on before? Yes.
I think I would remember that name.
But then that might be on my astrology. I haven't done it yet, but I am going to do something for this week. I've got it on my list of I'm doing it.
And after the show, you have something else to do for the Patreon page.
I do.
Right on.
Reading.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll be on the In5D Patreon. And there's Vera joining us from the Netherlands. And Lilith Rose Stars. Is that a new name?
Right.
No?
No.
Okay. Gosh. My memory must be going. I don't know.
Like twice and shared. So that's 3
Uh-huh.
times there. Can I just write that down because that's a new name and
Oops.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. RAKN.
RAKEN
AN.
AN. Numbers.
It's right there. It's right there.
78900.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to show you what comes up. This is a new thing. This must be on this system because when something comes up, it covers the name up with a white box until I click somewhere else. Is that happening to you?
Yeah, it says double click to update.
Yeah. Why is it doing that? Because that's really frustrating.
When I double click, it does nothing.
Because I can't see the name until I.
What you can do, you can see it over here in the blue box on the right.
Mm-hmm.
It shows up there, so you can get it from there.
I'll read it from there instead. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And thank you, Vera. Appreciate that. Mel, make Glenn be at peace. Thank you. I don't know if Chuck's talking to me or you. Here it's hot, and there it's cold with the heli.
Very cold. I'm freezing here. Did you say hello to Mary? Did Mary? Vera's got liked and shared as well, Vera.
I thought I've said hello to everyone so far. I'm working my way down the list. Hi to Mary if I haven't seen you yet on there.
No, it's me. It's me. It's me. Yeah.
Okay.
Not there yet.
Claudia. I don't know if that's the same, our same Claudia or a different one. If it's a different one, welcome aboard.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same Claudia I read for today, the other day.
Lori liked and shared. Lori Jacobs.
Hi, Lori. Let's write you down.
And so did Lisa.
Hold on. How many times did Lori like and share?
It just said liked and shared, so I'm guessing two.
Okay, and that's Lisa. Yeah, Lisa.
And Vera said, I think you missed my liked and shared. So you already got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, we got it. And there's Mary. You were jumping the gun.
Hey, Mary. I was.
Going ahead of me. Hi, Mary.
Yeah.
Hi to Erica. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
And there's Linda. Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda, darling.
Oh, okay. Jera. Is that Jeremiah? No. Gregg and Allie, I'm rocking 78900. Also Jera. I'm getting confused. Lilith liked and shared.
Lilith. Let's write Lilith.
Steven says, frustrating is ordering a Big Mac on a drive-thru and ending up with a Filet-O-Fish and 20 McNuggets.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, you still ended up with more than what you ordered.
You did,
right?
but you might not like the filet fish. Yeah, that's frustrating.
Lori says, your channel is definitely shadow banned as there is a new hype button to boost favorite or unknown or smaller channels, but there isn't one on here, obviously on purpose. You are 100% correct.
Wow.
We are shadow banned, and thank you.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of it, so put a big smile on your face. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it. I'm going to send that picture to YouTube. Tell me.
We should have gone.
Oh, that's a great picture. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. Because a lot of times, whether it's here or my website or, quantum tie-dye. I noticed there was an issue on quantum tie-dye that I fixed recently, but if you don't tell me, I don't know. So please, thank you. And I appreciate you telling us that, Lori, even though it sucks. Linda liked and shared 7 times. Right.
Hey, right.
Thank you,
Need
Linda.
another sheet.
So did you get a new account, Jeremiah? Is this the same Jeremiah with Lisa, or is this a new Jeremiah?
This is different, isn't it? Because it's got at with it. So unless they've changed the system, maybe.
I don't know. And Mary, you are spot on. Allie is rocking. I'm sending love and healing.
Oh, thank you, loves. Thank you.
Our regulars know when you see Allie rocking.
And dribbling, it's not because I'm having a mad attack.
Yeah. So I think that catches us up with the chat, at least the ones we can see on the aggregator.
So Linda shared 7 times. I've got you down, Linda.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah, I got it.
Are you going back?
I didn't know if you did.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
And one more comment, and it's from Private Cat 1619. See, that's a new one. Is it not, or am I getting retarded and forgetting things?
Well, I think where you're getting confused is they've added the at the front and numbers at the back to a lot of people's names, and I don't. This is all new.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they're not actually new. Yeah. See, it's Kathy Cat. Yeah.
Cat. Okay.
Yes. So I don't know why they did that.
This is screwing me up big time.
I know, love.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
Never mind. Welcome.
Welcome to everyone.
We're up to 134.
Woo!
Yeah.
Right on. Right on. Thank you, everyone, for sharing.
If anybody does need to be on the healing list, please let me know.
So tonight's topic is how to activate your DNA. And this is going to be a fun topic to do. What I'm going to do, I want to show you something, because this is what I do all the time. And it might help those who are watching as well. I'm going to do a quick screen share here. What you're looking at is a picture of me. I think I might have been 3 or 4 years old. I'm in the front scratching my head like, what the fuck's going on here? On the left is my grandpa Fernandez, my mother's Spanish grandfather, or my mother's Spanish father. And on the right is my Polish grandfather, Michael Pieszczak. And that's where I got my name Prescott. My parents changed their name, but originally my oldest sister was born Pieszczak, and after she was born, our names got changed to Prescott. Behind me are my sisters. On the left is Lola, to the right is Tara, and sitting next to me is Holly, a Pomeranian. This was 1964. My grandfathers at the time were 61 years old. 61, right? I'm going to scroll down. I superimposed myself into the picture. And at the time when I did this, I was also 61. And you can see the difference. And many of you guys can attest that when we were younger, people that were older looked much older. But now things are changing. And I think we can start tapping into ways of keeping ourselves younger. I did this picture in 4 years ago, and now I'm 65, and I don't look much different than what I did back then.
You look very young, my darling. You don't look 61. You don't look well, you're not 61. You don't look your age. You know
Well,
this. Loads of people tell you.
65. I'm
But
65.
loads of people tell you.
Yeah, it's to me it doesn't matter. Age is irrelevant, and so is time, basically. But there are ways to activate your DNA to maybe stay younger longer. And I'm going to explain to you some of the things I do. One of the things I do, I'll do a screen share on this too. If you go to the In5D YouTube channel, which some of you are on right now, I can do a screen share here. You'll find several videos on there. And it's a 1-hour DNA RNA codon activation mantra. This one has ambient music. I have another one without ambient music. What are codons, I guess we should look at first. Codons, there are 64 codons in our DNA and only 20 are active. If somebody can figure out how to activate the beneficial inactive codons in your DNA, you could do anything. When and if and when that happens for me, there's two things I really want to do. Number one, I will lay my hands on Mother Earth and heal the air, water, and food supply instantly. It can happen like that. And number two, I'll connect my higher self with every other higher self on the planet that needs healing and heal them as well as myself instantly. I could imagine the religious zealots will say, oh, Jesus came back, he healed everyone. No, it was me. You guys don't have to tell anyone it was me, but yeah, that's what I would do. And it doesn't matter who if they want to give credit to Jesus, let them do it. But and any one of you could do it as well. One of us is going to break that on the whole codon matrix. And whoever does that, I hope those are the two things that you'll do as well. Just make the world a better place for all of us. Make the earth healthy, make everyone healthy. That's on it. Two things. So, beyond that, I don't know what I want. That I just want that right now. So, yeah, those are two things. If you can figure out how to open up those beneficial codons, I'm going to play you guys a little clip from that video. And like I said, you can find this on the In5D video channel. Whoops, not this one. This one, okay. Go like that and this. Namaste. My name is Gregg Prescott from In5D.com. And today I want to play for you a 1-hour loop of what I do for my DNA and RNA activation. And before we get into that, it's 1 hour long. It's going to be continuous, the same thing, the same mantra over and over and over again for over an hour. What I do personally is I have it set to some ambient music. I use Merlin's Magic. It's called Reiki Healing, and it's 1 hour and 3 minutes long. So I end up putting it on top of that, and when I do my walk of gratitude and love bubble meditation on the beach, I'll play that and listen. So I actually had the final product out yesterday, and it was the first time I was able to do that for my walk. Now, this mantra, it's so simple, it's so basic, and this is what it is. This is basically what it is. All of the beneficial codons in my RNA and DNA are now open. I can do anything. I promise to only use these new abilities responsibly in humanity's best interest. That's it. And this is what you're going to hear for an hour long. Now, you might want to do this yourself and just loop it yourself. I just did it one time, and then I looped it for over an hour on this one program I have called Mixcraft. And then I laid down an hour-long ambient song to play while I'm doing that, saying the mantra over and over. What you can do is perhaps find the 1 hour long ambient music that you like and do the same thing, or make your own. Do the same thing and take what I have and make it your own. If you want to add things to it, that's great. If you want to take things away from it, that's great. I've been working on my DNA for years. I wish I had one of the glasses in front of me, but I have an actual glass that I created a sigil for. And a sigil is something that you look at and you can't really tell what it says. It has all the letters in a circular kind of pattern, but it says something. And subconsciously, that's what you get out of it. On this particular glass, the sigil says all of my codons are open. What I have since done is I've said all of the beneficial codons in my RNA and DNA are now open. Because I'm not a scientist. There may be some malevolent, some harmful codons in your RNA and DNA that you don't want turned on, but according to the research of Gregg, we only have, I believe, 20 of the 64 codons in our DNA turned on. So if somebody can figure out how to turn on the remaining 44, they can do anything. Every clair you would have every ability known to mankind, and probably many, many more beyond that. You could snap your fingers and change your appearance to what you look like at 12 years old if you wanted to. You could reverse aging. You could instantly manifest anything. You wouldn't need a replicator. The first thing I would do, it's one of the first two things I would do, and I plan on doing. And it's not in either order, but I can do both in less than a minute. I'll lay my hands down on Mother Earth, and I'll hook my higher self up to every other higher self and heal them if they want to be healed. And then I'll leave my hands on Mother Earth and heal her, heal the air, water, and food supplies of her and anything else that she's ailing from. First two things I would do. So this has been a passion of mine, to figure out the mysteries of our DNA and RNA. And this is my gift to you, to let you join me if you want in trying to figure this out. And if you have any suggestions on what you might do to change it, or what you think you might do completely different from what I'm doing, let me know below. So I just want to thank everyone that follows In5D.com. Coming out with a lot of new stuff. And be sure to subscribe either to the daily or the weekly newsletters so you don't miss out on anything, because as many of you know, and many of you can attest, we're all getting shadow banned. So you won't miss out on anything if you subscribe. So I'm going to leave it off at that. Stay tuned for the hour plus long mantra of DNA and RNA activation. Let me know what you think as well. Before I go too, I want to mention that yesterday was the first day that I did it. Now, I have this chronic sciatica issue, this pain in my lower left side, and it shoots through my body into my leg if I walk longer than 15 minutes. Now, yesterday was the first day that I used this mantra. Of course, it's with it being embedded on top of the ambient music. And I went out for my walk. 15, 20 minutes later, no pain. Half hour later, no pain. 40 minutes later, no pain. Over an hour later, I walked to the end of Siesta Key Island, and I stopped. I'm like, this is amazing. Thank you, universe. Thank you, creator. Thank you, source. Absolutely no pain. It's the first time I was able to do that. And what I was doing, I was just kind of like taking my time too.
was dragging my feet in the water, creating a little resistance, and just really enjoying the walk. So on the walk back, I decided, okay, I'm going to power walk. It took me an hour and 3 minutes to walk from where I set up on the beach to the end of the beach. So what if I power walked? What if I walked as fast as I can to get back? Well, I did that. It took me 45 minutes and I made it with absolutely no issues. So to me, that was a miracle, that there was no sciatica issues for walking close to an hour and 50 minutes. With that being said, here's your free gift from me to you. And I hope it helps you as much as it's helped me already. So stay tuned to In5D. My name is Gregg Prescott. Namaste. All of the beneficial codons in my RNA and DNA are now open. I can do anything. I promise to only use these new abilities responsibly in humanity's best interests. All of the beneficial codons in my RNA and DNA are now open. I can do anything. I promise to only use these new abilities responsibly in humanity's best interests. All of the beneficial codons.
Now it goes on for an hour. And it just repeats that. And like I said in the video, if you can find a way to loop your mantra, whatever it is that you would want to do, and tailor it specifically to you, do it. Or just use this video. If you're driving, if you're falling asleep, if you fall asleep and just let it sink in subconsciously while you're sleeping, do it. But it's that mantra, and you've used mantras many times, haven't you, hon?
Yeah. I used to say, for protection, I invoke the light of the Christ within. I'm a clear and perfect channel. Let light be my guide. So I used to say that. I used to say it in class, making sure that everybody. I don't say it so much now. Don't know why. I stopped saying it, but yeah. I think words are power. We have to watch what we say sometimes. Yeah, you do. I mean, I shouldn't say I'm in pain. I shouldn't say it. I should say it's about a level, because they don't understand that. So, yeah, whatever statement you're making is creating your future.
The glass I mentioned, this is it. And that's the sigil on there. I had that sigil made with an online sigil generator. You put in what you want for your mantra, and it creates sigils for you. And this was one of the 3 or 4 that I created. But this is the one that I actually used in my glass. I put a paper towel in it so you can actually see it. But this says all my codons are open. What I also do, because we know that those in power use reversing against us, and I thought, why can't I use it for me? So all of my codons are open. Reversed is Snodak. Let's see. I forgot. Hang on. I got it here somewhere. Snodak Infla. Snodak era Impula. Yeah, Snodak era Impula, I believe. And that's what it is, reverse. So you can actually use the reversal. Yeah, that's, all my codons reverse is Nipo era Snodak Impula. Nipo era Snodak Impula. So you can use those reversals. They use it against us. We can use it for us too. Whatever it is they're using as a negative, we can use as a positive. So don't be afraid to use stuff like this. It's going to work. Something's going to work. One of us is going to break that code to unlock all the beneficial codons in our RNA and DNA. And when that happens, miracles are going to happen instantaneously on this planet. And it's about making these affirmations and doing things. You know, if there's anything that you think would help, let me know, because I'm willing to try it as well. What I'll do too is I'll put like ozone water in my glass. I have an ozone machine, and I add extra oxygen to it, to the water. And I make basically my own ozone water. And I'll put it in the glass, and I'll say all of my codons are open. And I'll spin clockwise. Then I'll go reverse. Nipo eros snodak impula. And all my codons are open in reverse. So I'm putting all that energy into the water, into the glass as well. What I'm trying to do is break that wall. One of us is going to do it. And of course, they're not going to talk about it in school, in mainstream science, the power of thoughts and manifestation. You know, and this is what we're doing. We're trying to break that matrix of our DNA. Someone's going to do it. This is what I do. And I can tell that it does work, as you guys saw with the sciatica.
You very rarely complain about it when I've been around. It's only when we go walking around the supermarket that you have to do your stretching it out. Yeah.
And I need to start listening to this again more often. And I'll just play it as I go to sleep each night. And I have it on my phone too, so I can throw the headphones on, listen to it at the beach while I'm walking or playing bocce ball or whatever. Yeah, so affirmations are telling your body what to do and how to react. That's all it takes. If we can get to that point where we believe it enough, it'll manifest. So give it a shot, give it a try. Is there anything that you would suggest or any comments that you might have, my love?
I think just spending some time listening to yourself, asking yourself a question and being in the quiet and waiting until your higher self answers you. Basically just it's being in control of your mind, but also is every cell in your body. You can talk to every cell in your body and say, you know, you're healthy, you're well, you're healthy, you are well. There was a meditation that I used to do where you would go within the body and you would go through all of the blood vessels, and you would, you know, be cleaning them out as you go. And then you would then go through the internal parts of your body, and you're kind of like telling each organ that it's safe and that it's healthy, you know. So I'd forgotten about it till just now. That I haven't recorded it. I should record it. But yeah, it's knowing that the power of the word, isn't it? The positivity and the power of the word. I'm so happy that we didn't do this last week because you wasn't here last week. I just kind of did a quick Q&A last week. I did the readings for everybody because you was having a meltdown with the computer situation. So you know a lot about this. This is your thing.
A lot of us are familiar with Dr. Masaru Emoto, and he believes, you know, the power of water and consciousness.
Yes.
And he did that experiment where they focused their energy on pitchers of water, and then they took that water and froze it and sliced it up into thin slices and took pictures of the frozen water, and you can see the ice crystals. So these positive words that you would put into the water made these beautiful ice crystals. while negative ones made this muddy, asymmetrical, nasty looking ice crystal. You know, it's just like talking to plants. They listen. You don't believe it? They do. There's many studies out there. As a matter of fact, there's one where this guy hooks up a lie detector test, these electrodes, to this plant. And these 3 volunteers walk into a lab where the plant is. And there's a head of lettuce and a butcher's knife. The first person walks in front of the head of lettuce, stops, looks at the lettuce, then walks away. Second person walks in, looks at the lettuce, picks up the butcher's knife and starts chopping the fuck out of it. The plant freaked out when that happened. It freaked out. It did not like that. The guy leaves. The third person walks in, looks at the lettuce and walks out. The plant didn't react to either the first or third, but the second person it did. So they all re-enter. And they just walk in, stand in front of the lettuce. First guy walks in, stands in front of the lettuce, leaves. The second guy comes in, stands in front of the lettuce, didn't do anything, and it starts freaking out again. It recognized that person that butchered the fuck out of the lettuce. Don't think that plants don't have consciousness. They do. And that was an amazing story of how they do. And my point is this, you know, when, like I said, when I'm doing the work with the ozone water and stirring it forward and the sigils and the reversals, you know, all this stuff makes a difference. What you put into that water. My daughter, even to this day, she still puts the word love on water bottles. You know?
I do. So my kettle.
Aww,
Healing and love.
I love it. So yeah, that's the power of water and intentions, sigils, reversals. I mean, there's so much that you can do. One of us is going to break that code, and we have to figure out what it is, what that specific recipe is. Now, what I also do is a walk of gratitude when I go to Siesta Key Beach, and I'll walk all the way down. Where I go is it's called Crescent. It's in between Crescent Beach and what they call Point of Rocks. But I walk down to Point of Rocks, and there's a seawall there, and that's my reminder to do the following. And this is what I say. Dear Creator, Source, Universe, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, friends and family on both sides of the veil, galactic neighbors and friends, Higher Self and Mother Earth. I'm sorry I don't say this as much as I should. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Thank you for all your love, safety, support, protection, and I promise to listen with open eyes, ears, mind, and heart. Please help me unlock all the codons, the beneficial codons in my RNA and DNA so I can heal myself and humanity in humanity's best interests. More than anything, thank you. So what I'm saying there, many of you already probably picked it up. It's what I said was ho'oponopono, and that's the Hawaiian code of forgiveness. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. So I incorporate that into my walk of gratitude. On my way back from the seawall, what I end up doing is what I call a love bubble meditation. And you can do this anywhere if you're at, outside, just walking down the street, wherever you are and wherever there's people. And what I do is I imagine this bubble of love that surrounds me, and it extends as far as I want it to extend. Anyone that comes in my presence feels that love without me having to say a word. But I also, when I'm on the beach doing this walk, I'm thinking about the people that I see. And if I envision them all as family, it kind of changes the energy just a little. And you should love everyone, but you kind of love family a little bit more, and when you feel that family love with these people, oh, look, there's Aunt Ethel, there's Uncle John over there, and little nephew Cleo or whatever. When you feel that, you're sending that love out, and they're picking up on it. My daughter can attest. I already know because it happened. It happens to me all the time on the beach. Allie gets the same thing. Your energy sends out something magical, and many of you out there probably can relate to this. Children look at you, and they look at you with wonder, awe. They smile. Out of the blue, they just do that. Some will even come up and say hi or introduce themselves. There's some, I think that many of us, that are good people, we put out an aura that they can see, so, and it happens to me all the time. It happened to me today. I had to go to my car for something. I'm walking back. A woman's walking. She's leaving the beach on the pathway that I'm walking back into. She has this little girl. She might have been 4 years old. And I'm watching, and I smiled at both of them. But the little girl looks at me, and she's like looking at me up and down, smiling, like just from head to toe. I'm like, what does she see? And this happens so often. And I guarantee you see the same thing.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. And I always try and connect with kids as well. I always make a beeline for them, smile. You don't know when they ever get people smiling at them. Some children have an awful time, especially if there's a lot of shouting, from the mum. You think, I wonder if that's the same at home, So just to let them know through your eyes that they are loved. I know it's more difficult for men because straight away there's this kind of like wall up as if to say, what you're doing to my child. It's an awful stage to be at, but I understand as a mum, you kind of, it's like, what are you doing? But you can do it in your mind.
It makes me wonder if, because it happens so often and I notice it so much, if these are crystal or indigo children that have that ability built in, and they recognize, they're like,
yes.
Hey, I know you.
Yeah.
Or I recognize you,
yeah.
Or if they're part of our soul group.
Yeah.
As well.
I love it. It's like we're here, it's there's this kind of silent thing that there's definitely something going on. They've been sent here to for the next level of what this planet's going to be. So we're here to be among the warriors, really, to do the major shift and change. And it's a lot easier to turn a blind eye in this world and just go, oh, I don't care what's going on, oh, I'm sick of them all. It's like, maybe so, but you know that you have been part of this movement and you will be in history books, maybe by name and maybe not. It really doesn't matter, but you are warriors. You are part of this. You're not afraid and you're not shying away and going into the corner because we might be a bit shadow banned, or because you're frightened of. And in England, everyone's frightened to go to jail. Frightened to go to prison because of any message that we put out there. So you're brave to stand up and say anything over here. So well done, anyone in England who's doing it, for sure. My mum especially, I'm going to say. My mum is an absolute warrior. She gets right down to the knuckle, she does. So we love you, Mama.
We do. Hi, Mom. We know you're watching. Yeah, she's part of the Pluto and Leo generation. That's the generation before us. That they were the hippies in the 60s. They were the ones that lit the fire and held that energy until the rest of us could catch up. because I was partying my ass off in the 80s and playing lead and rhythm guitar for a heavy metal band, while they were still holding that energy for the rest of us to catch up. And if it wasn't for them, I don't think I'd be doing what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I'd be doing right now, but thank God they had that energy. So they were Pluto and Leo. We are Pluto and Virgo. And then there's several other ones that followed after us. But these crystals and indigos, what we did with the Pluto and Leo generation, we took their energy, we caught up when we had to, and then we ran with it. And we built websites like In5D and stuff like that, and videos and many other things. But what we're doing is the same thing that these crystals and indigos will be doing. They're going to take what we did and just move light years beyond it. But anyone that's watching from that Pluto and Leo generation all the way through the crystals and indigos, we're all the founding fathers and mothers of what's about to be birthed. And something, you all sense it, you all feel it. Something big is about to happen. And I'm not saying about as in tomorrow, next year. It could be 10 years from now, but we all sense and feel it. What's the odds of that? We know something magnanimous is about to happen. And something is happening. We see it in our DNA. We're changing already. It's not a coincidence. People are looking younger longer. Something's happening, folks, and you're blind if you don't see it.
Yeah, I love it. The question from Stephen. Do you guys believe the body conducts energy through walking on earth and sand and in the sea, salt water? But many of us walking on concrete are not absorbing the energy from the earth. I think if you're wearing shoes, it stops it. If you're wearing barefoot, you can definitely feel it. I'm always barefoot, but yeah.
It helps living in a climate like here in Florida where we can walk barefooted. I drive barefooted. For fuck's sake. As soon as I get in the car, I kick off my sandals and I'm driving barefooted. I definitely helps. But if to those people where it's a lot colder, you don't necessarily need to walk barefooted. You can use grounding stones like black tourmaline or whatever black stone, grounding stone you want, that you choose, that you resonate with. You can just do that, hold that stone in your hand and get that energy from that as well. But I recommend getting out in the sun. They probably would frown upon that. I don't want to say anything more because YouTube hates me the way it is. But I think the sun is your friend. And I try to get as much as I can. Here in Florida, you got to put sunblock on your face, which I didn't, which is why I'm sunburned. I will tomorrow, but you got to put it on your face, if nothing else, definitely. And probably the rest of your body, too. You don't want to block too much of the sun out.
I have to burn before I go, sunblock or not. I have to go red before I go brown. It's just what I have to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When I see white people on the beach, I will never, ever ridicule them because at one point I was that person. You wouldn't believe how white I was. White. And I was the whitest person on the beach. So, yeah, I'd never ridicule that person because I've been there.
Yeah. I was teaching crystals tonight. I was teaching chakras, healing crystals, and what else was it? It was 4 things. Auras, that's it. Auras, chakras, crystals, and healing. It was really lovely. It's really lovely. That's when I fell asleep. It was like, I was just about to send all the paperwork over. I was trying to hunt for it on my computer and then just went.
So Vera said that she's listened to that. She loved it and forgot about it. Forget about it. Yeah. I'll it's right on the In5D channel. Check it out, download it, save it as an MP3, put it on your your phone?
Yeah.
Always
Yeah, ground on the snow. But it didn't take long. I get it.
That's great. I'll try it from Chaka. I'm
Yeah.
going to do this, Lisa. Right on. Give it a shot. And like I said, make it your own. Start, maybe create your own mantra. You're all welcome to use the one I already have. It's ready and waiting for you right now. But if you want, make your own, add to it. One of us is going to crack the code. So whoever does, please share with me how you did. Actually, if you crack the code, I'll already know, because when you hook your higher self up to other higher selves and heal everyone, we'll also have that knowing too.
That would be wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Vera. Yeah.
It was it's wonderful.
I have love on my water glass. Love that. The love bubble walk. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, about the children and animals too. Right on.
Oh, Linda says you did class today. Dang, I missed it. I can send it to you. Vera, Linda. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Has anyone noticed the color has been taken out of our vision? Muted cars, houses black and white. Why are they doing that? Bring back color. I haven't noticed that. I do notice a lot of cars are either black or white. You don't see like red and blue. You see some silvers, but there's a lot of black and white cars here in the United States.
I love my color. It's metallic red. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very pretty.
Natural surfaces also draw negatives away from the body. You know what's interesting too is when you go to the beach, the waves create negative ions. The negative ions are the feel-good ions. You actually feel better when these negative ions happen through the crashing waves on the beach. That's why many people, not everyone, feels great when they go to the beach.
I love my feet in the sand, the energy of the sand. My goodness. Yeah.
Got a drink in my hand, got my toes in the sand, and all I need. It's a Van Halen song.
Okay.
It's called Beautiful Woman. He goes, all I need is a woman. Already got her. Yep.
We are lucky, my love.
We are. Not long ago, says Linda, I had just pulled up to a park. There was a mom, toddler, and doggy. The toddler started waving and approached my car. I said to Mom, your little one picks up on knowing a good person. So true. You get it. You're one of us. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Vera's already putting out a 2026 prediction.
Hey, Vera. Whoop, whoop.
I've already got a couple going for me already, or 2 or 3 of them right now that I've got.
I've been writing them down.
Good. 2026 is the year that starts with taking down old system. Boy, I'd love to tell you a few of my predictions. I can't. I gotta wait, but it has something to do with that. You'll see.
Yes. The old system's got to come down so that we can put the new one in. For sure.
Do you feel that one day all those are gifted can bring their gifts together and create an energy surge?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
Well, people do that, that worldwide meditations and things like that. And that that they've done an experiment to see if they could bring down crime, actually in a certain area,
They have
and it did. It did. They did an experiment.
violent crime rates drop significantly.
So don't underestimate the power of your meditations and your positivity. You know, it is difficult. I mean, for me, I've been in constant pain nearly most of my life, and it's very difficult keeping that positivity going. But I'd say without at least a little bit, I'd be worse, I think. So, yeah, I went to the doctors today.
Yeah.
Useless.
Tell me later. We'll talk about it later. This Chukka types like Devin. Devin types just like this. I notice how people type.
You do? Yeah.
I do. Are you sure you're not Devin?
No, it's a medium. Yep.
Okay.
Love it.
Interesting.
Oh, it's certainly a brilliant way to think about it. You know, your DNA is unique to you. Apart from if you get a bone marrow transplant, then you're unique to that other person. There's never been like one of these like thrillers where it's like you did it. You know, your DNA was here. And it's like, I had a bone marrow transplant actually. How do you know? Because it's true. Because Hallie, my granddaughter, she had a bone marrow transplant, so she's not the same. Yeah. I taught about crystal grids actually. Crystal gridding, very interesting. You print out the flower of life, you know, or one of the other pretty patterns. Okay, here we go. Just imagine this, and you put in the center of it, say you can write down a name, or you can write down a photograph of somebody in the middle, and then put a white crystal, maybe a howlite or a clear quartz over the top of it. You then get these crystal points, you know, the points. I usually use clear crystal points, you know, tiny little laser ones, a bit like that. Okay, and then you place them either going in towards it or going out. So, you know, and then you place make your pattern with your own crystals, however you want to, with the intention of what it is that you want. So when Hallie was going she had to have, for a bone marrow transplant, you have to go through chemotherapy first, which is brutal. She was only 3. So it was scary, very scary time. So I put Hallie's photograph there on top of the howlet. And obviously, once she had her chemo, we wanted to get that poison out of her. So I put all of these crystals facing outwards. And then afterwards, when they went to then put the DNA in, the bone marrow, I then put the crystals facing inwards. So whatever you want to come towards you, facing in. If you want to get rid of something, facing out. So if you've got somebody that you want to get rid of, you know, in your life, I don't mean death or anything like that. I just mean, you know, exes, you know, then you can put their name there. Okay, everything has to be done with love. It's no good trying to do it with anger. It doesn't work. Comes back at you. So yeah, we did that. So, but that's a form of using your power, using your own ability to create whatever you want. It's we're more powerful than we realize, and we are definitely able to protect ourselves more than we realize as well. If only we realized just how strong we were. Mm-hmm.
One of the things many of us love about you is your heart. Your heart is so beautiful. I have said it 1,000,001 times. As beautiful as you are on the outside, you're even more beautiful within. And I love that you did that for Hallie. It wasn't anything for yourself, it was for someone else. Your heart is just amazing. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. I did a crystal grid when you was in as well with your heart. Yeah. It's you put it up high somewhere. You just put it up high on a shelf and you just let it do its thing. 1 week for each thing that you're doing. But you can have many grids up if you want, you know, all doing their thing. Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun using your power for these things.
That's all I have for DNA activation. Do you have anything else?
Next week if you wanted to join Psychic Development, it is next Tuesday. It will be tarot techniques. So for timeline jumping, we're going to teach you about timeline jumping. So do you have to accept that you're going to have a shitty next week? Or could you say, is this possible to change this if I learn a lesson? And sometimes it will stay the same, and sometimes you might be able to jump it. You might be able to say, all right, I get it. I will not react. Next time that happens, I will just go, okay. So there are sometimes 2 timelines that we can choose. And so it's called timeline jumping, and I'm going to do some different techniques. So, yeah, if anybody wants to join in.
We're going to be doing those drawings here soon. And I get what you're saying. And that's why I think that there's what many of you people know as the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
And it's showing how timelines are basically condensing. They're coming together.
Yeah.
And that's why you have these variations of things that we specifically remember when we were younger. But then there's all these other, on a different timeline, it was slightly different.
Yeah.
Effect.
Yep. It's our power.
And like I said, we're going to draw the numbers soon. But real quick, I just want you guys to know that what I'm doing on In5D Quantum Tie-Dye, I've uploaded a number of shirts that are ready and good to go. And I had them in stock. I just want to clean out the stock right now. Bring in some newer ones later. But right now, the ones that I have that are in stock, I'm selling for $22 or less. So as you see on your screen in green, go to in5d.net, check it out, and I'll be adding more. I've got a number of more shirts I'll be adding. So get them while you can. And I'll be adding more in the next few days as well. I also want you guys to know about this, and Allie can tell you more about it.
Periodically, myself or Greg and myself, we do marathon reading days where it's half an hour on, half an hour off, half an hour on, half an hour off. So they're at the price of $25, which works out around 20 English pounds, for 30-minute reading on Saturday, the 6th of December. Basically, you just pick your time slot. And I'll send you a Zoom code, and they're private readings. They're not live. They're private one-to-one readings, and I can record it for you and send it over. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know.
Can they sign up for that on PsychicAlly.net?
Yeah, PsychicAlly.net or Facebook if we're friends on Facebook. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So pick your slot, folks. Would you like to say anything about this as well?
Yeah. If anybody would like a reading, please go to PsychicAlly.net, and it's so you can see it's a cheaper version there. If you go for the marathon reading on that day. But also, I'm going to say anybody who is a Patreon of mine or Gregg's, there is a on the website there is an option for Patreons, and the Patreon price is what I was on a sale price, which is the $25 for half an hour. That's £20, or my sale price, basically $50, which works at £40. So anybody who's a patron of mine or Gregg's, click those buttons to pay to have the cheaper version. It's just a way of saying thank you for being part of our Patreon family.
As well as on the In5D Patreon and Ally's, there's you have a coupon code for all In5D regular price quantum tie-dye t-shirts. So to our members, we thank you from both of us, from our hearts to yours.
My Patreon meeting was going to be tomorrow, which is your Thanksgiving. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
No. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh, wait. You're already Wednesday there.
Oh, sorry.
We're
Yes,
still
I'm
Tuesday
already
here.
there. I'm already there. So sorry. So yes. So I'm not going to be doing my usual last Thursday of the month Patreon meeting where we choose cards for each other. I do readings for everybody. Everyone does readings as well. So it's not going to be on Thanksgiving. It will be on the 30th, Sunday the 30th. But you don't have to worry. I will send all of that over with the Zoom link, so we can never get together. That's for every Patreon member and every Patreon member of Gregg's as well. Yes.
Yeah, and mine will be on the In5D Insiders Club private chat. That happens on the first Wednesday of every month at 8 p.m. Central or Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and 1 a.m. UK. So I think I sent out a message thinking that it was going to be tomorrow, but it's actually the following Wednesday. Because I thought, well, shit, I have a gig tomorrow. And anyway. Yeah, I think I'm okay for the following week.
Is anybody else glitching on dates and times and things like that? Is anybody else finding it difficult to keep that going? You have to really think about these things, because I am.
Maybe it's
not
because
a live reading. No.
Maybe it's because time is dissolving.
Maybe.
I think we're supposed to live without time. That's our natural body. When you cross over to the other side, there's no 24-hour day or year anymore. Time doesn't exist.
Yeah, but how would I cope in a day? It doesn't work here yet. We're not there yet. I have appointments through the day. How am I supposed to do that? It's like, someone just turned up when they're ready. It's like, no, it's not going to work.
If time doesn't exist, you could do them each if you were.
It wouldn't work, love. We're in 3D.
Well, yeah. But if time didn't exist, that would mean that we're moving out of this dimension. And that would make you multidimensional, where you could give readings instantaneously to everyone.
Okay, well, yeah. But we're not there yet. So.
Is it a live reading? Yes.
Live reading, no. If you're talking about the marathon readings, no, they're one-to-one private readings.
It's still live.
It's not live. I'm not going live with the marathon readings, no.
No. No, it's not like you're one-on-one. You're actually talking live, but
yes.
It's broadcasted.
Yeah, we're on Zoom, but it's recorded for you, not for... Yeah.
Check this out. Yes, I'm definitely glitching.
Yep.
Can sense timeline shifting.
Yep.
Everything's glitching.
Yeah.
Remember, we're still in Mercury retrograde right now, too. And for a few more days, like 3 or 4 more days. Knock on wood, it hasn't affected me since last Tuesday when I couldn't be on here.
Yeah, dates and times feel scrambled or something. I don't know what day. A lot of the time. Yeah. It's happening.
How many people do we have on the like and share list? Let's do that drawing.
All right. 134, love. 134.
Thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone who liked and shared
thank you.
this. It does
appreciate it very much.
We do.
All this. These names. Yay.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So we're going to go live on this. You're going to watch the number generator do its thing. Let's go like this. Okay, you said, how many did you say?
134.
Okay. So when I hit this generate button, we're going to get the first number. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. First number is
25, which is Linda. Linda Winger.
Winger.
Yay!
Congrats, Linda. Right on. Well, she shares like 7, 8
She
times every time.
does.
We
She
appreciate
does.
that. We do. So let's hit this again for our second winner. 3, 2, 1. Bam. 91.
91. Yeah, Patrice has had it last month as well, but she's got it this month as well. Patrice.
Wow. Congratulations to Linda Winger and Patrice.
Yeah.
Thank you for liking and sharing to every one of you, though.
Thank you.
We greatly appreciate that.
Yeah.
We do.
Linda's gone. Congratulations, Linda. It's to herself there. Yeah. It's funny. Yep. I will send you a link. I will send you, my availability. Or you can go on, okay, don't actually click to purchase that reading. You can just go and see what availability there is. Yeah. So I've added some extra availability for anybody because I was getting booked up for a month. So that's now a week ahead. So we're all right again. You haven't got to wait a month now. So yes.
So if no one hasn't told you this yet today, let me be the first. This goes out to everyone out there. You are loved. You are appreciated.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for your service to humanity.
Your service to humanity.
So on behalf of my beautiful wife, my hottest goddess, we're sending you all infinite love and light from our hearts to yours, as well as Tank's.
And Tink's ass.
Tank's ass, yeah. So until the next time, take care, everyone. We love you all. Peace.
Go Chiefs.
They won.
Yeah.
And they play on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys. Yay. Anyway, bye, everyone.